Hey babe, what's up? Yeah, not a problem. Did you still want to try that new restaurant tonight? Oh, and I've got some great news about my promotion. Okay, bye. I'll text you the address right now.
His last alarm. He is going home.
Well, we've gathered here today to celebrate the life of Tom Schultz, who entered into this world April 30th, 1964, entered eternity with the Lord January 27th, 2019. He was a devoted husband to Kim, a beloved father to Sarah, Marissa, and Andrew, our friend, our chief, Tom Schultz.
Chief Schultz only began working for the Garden Grove Fire Department in 2015. But chances are, if you were a part of the Orange County Fire Service in the last 30 years, Schultz has in some way influenced you. Chief Tom Schultz died on January 27th after a short battle with stage 4 pancreatic and liver cancer. He was 54. February 13th, family, friends, and fellow firefighters all came together at EV-Free Fullerton to celebrate the life of a local hero.
When a fire truck would go down the street, I'd run to the curb and watch it go by. And I think it was a passion for me ever since I was a little guy.
Probably one of the biggest things is Captain Tom's always taught me, hey, just be confident in the position you are. You know the job. We've trained you to do the job, and you just own it.
Chief Schultz's career in fire services spans over 30 years. During this time, Schultz mentored and educated future firefighters as an instructor at the Santa Ana College Fire Technology Program. In addition, Schultz served a 30-year career with the Fullerton Fire Department, leading their management consolidation with the Brea Fire Department as deputy chief. During this time, Tom Schultz not only led by example at work, but also during his free time with friends he made in the field.
We used to work out a lot together and ride bikes, and Tom was always, hey, you just go hard, and you go hard fast. So even on bike riding, we go out bike riding for 3-4 hours, and the first hour with Tom, he would ride as hard as he can, and we just try to keep up with him.
After years of success in his career, Tom decided he wanted more.
And I did some reflection, and I realized, you know what, I have a lot more to give. I have a lot more potential, and I believe that I can give more to the community, and I can serve more. And that's when I decided to get my 4-year degree.
Upon graduation, Tom Schultz became Garden Grove's 13th fire chief on April 29, 2015.
And that I will faithfully discharge
And I will faithfully discharge
the duties upon which I am about to enter.
the duties upon which I'm about to enter.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I remember Tom's first management meeting. I walked into the meeting room and I saw Tom sitting in my usual seat. So in true fashion, my mind goes directly into cop mode. Excuse me, sir, you're sitting in my seat. That's what I'm saying in my mind, right? Can you step out of the car, please? But before I could say a word, Tom waved me over with that disarming smile and said, "What's going on, my brother? I saved you a seat, and this is now the public safety corner." And just like that, the public safety corner was born. And for the record, I never got my seat back.
A bike ride, a stolen chair, will be memories Tom's friends and fellow firefighters will cherish for a lifetime as they mourn Chief Schultz's death. But for Kim, Sarah, Marissa, and Andrew, his legacy is left with them.
As a father, our dad was dedicated to our happiness and success along every step of our lives. Whether it was being at every one of Andrew's baseball games, seeing every performance I gave on stage, or watching Marissa play softball and perform in vocal shows, our dad was our biggest cheerleader. He was a person who was bigger than life.
When we arrive at eternity's shore, where death is just a memory and tears are no more.
We're going to rotate every 45 minutes with the officers on the line. The hours are from 2100 to 03.
The Garden Grove Police Department remembered a fallen fellow first responder, but not how you'd expect.
Tonight's special, we're dedicating this checkpoint to Captain Kriza with the Costa Mesa Fire Department, who passed away recently due to a DUI driver.
GGPD conducted a DUI checkpoint in Captain Mike Kriza's memory. Each driver that passed through the checkpoint off Harbor Boulevard and Chapman Avenue saw a picture of Kriza and the family he leaves behind.
We're doing that as a reminder because people that are drinking might not put a face to the action that they're doing, but now they can physically see a victim of a DUI driver.
The 18-year veteran of the Costa Mesa Fire Department was struck by a vehicle while cycling in Mission Viejo in November 2018 and passed away 2 days later. The 25-year-old driver of the vehicle is suspected of driving under the influence of controlled substances at the time of the crash.
People need to think before they drink or drive or take prescription pills before they drive because all these deaths and injuries and traffic collisions can be avoided.
For Master Officer Capps, the tragedy was personal.
I know Mike. I've known him for about 18 years. I've been friends with his wife since high school, and they have 3 daughters.
Very nice guy, always had a smile on his face, very happy, very positive all the times.
GGPD has a simple message for anyone thinking about getting behind the wheel while under the influence.
If you think you're close to the limit or anything like that, get an Uber or a Lyft. There's no reason not to.
The department also dedicated every DUI arrest made in December 2018 to Captain Mike Kriza. Reporting for GGTV3, I'm Jennifer Nye.
One, two, three.
Shovels hit the dirt to commence construction of Steelcraft, an outdoor urban eatery fashioned out of repurposed shipping containers.
Being named the 2018 California Exemplary District for the County of Orange was a validation of the work of all of the GGUSD family.
The Garden Grove Unified School District received a prestigious recognition awarded to only 22 school districts across the state. The Garden Grove Strawberry Festival, which has donated $7 million to the community over the years, celebrated its 60th birthday in 2018.
60 amazing years! Yay!
The West Grove District was established and a study identified possible business opportunities for the area. And speaking of business, we celebrated the completion of Phase 1 of Brookhurst Place, the largest mixed-use project in Garden Grove to date.
I think this whole corner here really has a chance to transform and become something that we always hoped that it could be.
The city unveiled the 10th version of its website, this time as ggcity.org. Construction kicked off at the site of the old Village Center on Beach and Garden Grove Boulevard, so get ready for new restaurants, businesses, and affordable housing towards the end of 2019.
When people get off the freeway, they see this area, this will be their first impression of Garden Grove.
The city of Garden Grove celebrated the grand opening of Fire Station 6 at West Haven Park. The fully functional modern facility also includes a community room and a playground.
It's absolutely so exciting. Not only is it great for the whole city, but it's great for District 5 and for our community.
Construction officially began for OC Streetcar, the county's first modern electric streetcar that will run from Santa Ana to Garden Grove.
We're hoping this is just a start of a regional network to come around Orange County.
The excitement is building as the community weighed in on the redevelopment of the Willowick Golf Course, a 102-acre property, at a series of workshops called Envision Willowick. Mayor Steve Jones and council members Fat Bowie and Tuhan Nguyen were re-elected to City Council.
I, Steve Jones,
solemnly affirm.
I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California.
Against all enemy,
foreign and domestic.
District 1 Council member Chris Beard is replaced by newcomer George Breitigam.
I'm excited, really excited. Hoping to get in there, roll up sleeves, and get some work done for the city.
Also on the ballot, the local 1-cent sales tax, Measure O, and it passed. The tax increase is expected to generate $19 million annually, which will ultimately enhance public safety in Garden Grove.
Now, we finally got a chance to do something great, and the heavy lifting begins.
Lead the way to the stars. Leave a trail, I'll follow you.
Hey, come over here. I want to tell you how we, my family and me, came to Garden Grove. A long time ago, my dad drove into town from far away. He loved the place and called it a microcosm, with big city advantages and the small town feel, like walking down Garden Grove Main Street.
Don't ever give up. There's a world in front of you.
I hear he met my mom at a concert at the Village Green. They loved riding bikes, going out to eat worldwide cuisine in the local restaurants, just hanging out. And oh yeah, the Strawberry Festival each spring. Mom and Dad got help from the city and started their own business, fixing up cars and painting them. But there were a lot of other things they could have done here if they wanted to.
Never gonna give up. Never gonna stop. Never gonna give up. Never gonna stop. Never gonna give up. Oh, either way.
Well, one thing led to another. Mom and Dad got married, and then they decided to have me. I don't think they had any idea how to handle a kid like me. I think I drove them crazy. But they settled down, and I think I'm raising them pretty well. One of the reasons we stay here in Garden Grove is the schools. Dad says the Garden Grove Unified School District is great, and I need to get the best education. I have so many amazing friends. They are all shapes, sizes, and colors. My parents call it diversity, but to me, they're just nice people. My mom says Garden Grove is safe, but they're working to make it even safer. She says all 6 districts of the city should benefit from the new public safety plan and more police. The city is safe, but it is also fun. Our family finds all kinds of epic things to do together. There's something for everyone. I plan to grow up, graduate, and settle down right here in Garden Grove too. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm having a great time right now.